Hi, 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 hi. Let me see you can hear me. Now, I was looking around and I came across something going on in Jamaica. You know, sometime I talk about Jamaica. It seemed like there's been a few things happening near Maroon Town in Jamaica. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm actually decided that how I'm gonna look at it on here because you can look up some stuff, but you can't get everything. Sometimes it's best to go straight to the source. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna quickly hi Sir, I'm gonna quickly go over there and see what is going on. 'Cause Richard Curry's put up a few things, and I'm not sure what's going on over there because I've been following all those murders and stuff. So I'm gonna put on the sound. Hold up, give us a minute. They had an attack on Maroon Town. Hi Tripsies, they had an attack on them on Accompong. So that's what Richard Curry's been putting out.
Good day. I'm here with members of my community who are sharing their disgruntlement about today's attack on our safety. The gate at the front of the community was forcibly removed. We're not sure by whom, but it was taken off during a thunderstorm. So we suspect it may be persons from within the community, but we're not certain of that fact. What we are certain about is that the people of the community are anxious and they're very, very, very concerned about their safety, having understood the threats that were passed on or relayed to us a couple of days ago. So I'm here with two residents of Accompong who would like to share just their concerns. Danny, please tell us how you feel about that gate being removed.
I so disappointed, sir, in it. Don't like it at all, and we need to do something about it. Yeah, very disappointed.
All right.
Yeah,
And this is Akila. Akila, please.
Fearful, very fearful for our lives. Cause first threats have been sent, and now the gate has been removed. What next? We don't know what next. We don't know what's coming up next. So we're very fearful. Right now we are tense.
So I again reach out to the the authorities and the powers that be to bring some sense to all this nonsense. We've made all efforts to bring calm and sense to the community, and the actions of persons affiliated with the previous administration still continue to plague and create disunity in the community and spread false rumors about what is happening here in Accompong. As you can see, the road is filled with people. People from all over have come out because they are concerned and they want to know what next, because we will not just sit back and allow our community to be attacked by persons from the external communities. Good day. I'm here with members of my community who
People attacking their community. What the heck is going on? Um, Boy, I don't know what to say to that. That's kind of sad because that's a whole village. That is. That's just very not. That's not good. Hold on. Let's see what the rest of the people saying.
We're in Accompong.
I've lived in this community for about 35 years.
I've lived in Accompong for 24 years.
From Banana, I live here.
Accompong is one of the safest places on earth. No matter how much chaos you hear go on, you succumb. You see, you come here and you sit down, you don't see no war go on, you don't see no crime go on, you don't see no violence go on. Everything just calm. Only thing you don't hear, two rooster crow or something like that.
I can leave my door open.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I can sleep out there in this on my veranda or outside and get no shoe, no nothing. You never hear a young people in Accompong town get raped. Not one. And you walk many miles.
I'm proud to be a Maroon. To tell you the truth, for the past 13 years, not never gone here to use them, and elder them, and the community itself.
And since we get this a chief now, everything arise again. But if those past chief was doing that, he wouldn't have so much stress with the fight. He would just come get something we just need for anchor.
He's a good man. And we love him. And he tried to hide nothing from us.
The chief keep meeting. We call everybody and tell them what is what. All some things that we never know in our past current, we know. In tell everything.
Our own Maroon name and village being used to do transaction that isn't beneficial to the community of Accompong. So those are some of the things that are hidden. Some of them has come to light now that we have a new chief, which is Richard Currie.
What you see in this time now, we never used to see.
A lot of trends right now. We did see before.
He come and teach you a lot. Chief Richard Currie, as in come in now, my educate. The greatest thing I can ever do for people is educate.
And we love Richard Currie. Richard Currie. Richard Currie. And if we run again, Richard Currie.
In Banana, your mother from here and here. So I know when you growing up, I never see my daughter live on there. Why the people them put you fit up?
We're in Accompong.
I've lived in this community for about 35 years.
I've lived in Accompong for 24 years.
From Banana, I live here.
Accompong is one of the safest places on earth. No matter how much chaos you hear go on, you succumb.
Like it was like it's gonna repeat itself. So that is interesting. That's one of the safest places to live in Jamaica. One of the safest place, and the government's dealing with them crazy. So a person has nothing to fear since they will have nothing to hide within. Oh, I can never say the word right. A person will do right things, so they will have no guilt. This is Richard Currie here.
In the name of God, please. I'm making this very important speech to preserve the integrity and safety of members of the Maroon administration, as death threats have been made against both myself and others who are operating lawfully within our fiduciary duties under the 1738 Maroon Treaty. We ask the world to pay attention closely to activities unfolding over the next days, weeks, or months until an amicable resolution has been found with those who are hell-bent on creating chaos in a community that has remained peaceful for hundreds of years. From credible sources, our administration has learned that Accompong citizens are under imminent threat of danger by a group of gunmen and agent provocateurs that may attack as early as this week. The imminent threat stems from an issue that I would have reported to the police in August of last year and personally met with members of the Major Organized Crime Task Force, MOCA, in Kingston, as I believe this imminent threat is stemming from that information and data shared with MOCA a year ago. We have yet to receive any response from any of the relevant authorities. Under Maroon constitutional law, pursuant to Article 3, Section 3, read dangerous weapons, I have ordered for signs to be erected stating that individuals carrying firearms will not be allowed to proceed on the Maroon private estate without first making a declaration for permission to be granted by the full council. The great Malcolm X, peace be upon him, once said, "A race of people is like an individual man. until it uses its own talent, uses its pride, takes pride in its own history, expresses its own culture, affirms its own selfhood, it can never fulfill itself. I've looked into this statement deeply as I try to understand the historical problem our people face of continually submitting to the influence of external forces to perpetuate division amongst our people, especially those who are righteously fighting each day to preserve public trust and the Maroon estate. The Accompong Maroon administration is currently engaged in the defense of the Leeward Trelawney Town Maroon estate, as our ancestors were prior to 1738. And as such, our administration has implemented protocols to prevent any attempt to destabilize the Maroon legal position. Therefore, the government has taken a number of steps to secure life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness of our people. I've provided my legal team with a list of names and data that they should share with the police and necessary authorities, both locally and internationally, so as to protect myself and members of my administration and the community. I will end now how I started with another great Malcolm X speech, Malcolm X quote, peace be upon to him. When a person places the proper value on freedom, there is nothing under the sun that he will not do to acquire that freedom. Whenever you hear a man saying he wants freedom, but in the next breath, he's going to tell you what he won't do to get it, or what he doesn't believe in doing in order to get it. He doesn't believe in freedom. A man who believes in freedom will do anything under the sun to acquire or preserve his freedom. Assalamu alaikum.
So it seems like village, the village, the citizens of the Accompong are in danger. Hi, greetings everybody. This is gonna be a real quick one. I just thought I'd drop this before I go over to Remy's live. Um, I saw this the other day and I wasn't sure what the heck was going on. And I saw that seemed like bullets on the post of the gate or something. I wasn't sure because I didn't listen because you know my little one was playing up. So what seems to be happening is that they're getting threats and stuff. Um, he also showed the history of the Maroon town Accompong, and he also let the citizens of Accompong talk, meaning saying that how they are most safe. They're most safe there in that space. There is no dangers. They can literally sleep outside. They can literally, um, walk around any hours of the night. Doors probably can be left open, all that sort of thing. So the safety is very, very tight over there. Because Richard Currie has a very well, he's a very well spoken, very well put over person. That's why I couldn't say that word, what he said, but integrity. He has integrity, and he's prepared to help the people of the Maroons, preserving the history, preserving the work. Whether people care to believe in Nanny of Maroons or not, whatever, is neither here nor there. But Nanny of Maroons have done many, many works, and the people that has been in Maroon Town, um, there's a lot of them in England. I've met a couple people from Maroon Town actually. So they have great knowledge of herbs and stuff like that. Um, so Richard Currie, before he did have a problem with I think it was the police or the government or something, came in and started shooting off in the land. Company, I think it was last month before, can't remember, quite a while now. And now it's gone to a case now where they are literally threatening the lives of the people, the citizens of Accompong, the Maroon town in Trelawney. So I'm going to look to see like if there's possibles, if they have, you know, not the GoFundMe, the other one, um, the one where you can put signature on. If there's one of those hovering around, I'm going to put it on the community tab. If there isn't, well, you won't see it there basically. But it just shows you, right? When people stand up for themselves, this is what happens. You become a threat to the government, to the state, and everything else. L.A. Lewis is another example of this. Whether people think of him as a joke or whatever, they putting their lives at risk for their people at any cost. So, like I always say, don't wait for people to die to talk about them. Let's talk about them when they are alive and kicking. Um, Presently now, I'm going to keep an eye on that. That's another thing I'm going to keep an eye on and see how that goes. Check articles, all that stuff, to make so that we can get the proper knowing of what's going on. Even if I have to go to the news, then so be it, innit? But it's a shame that how being that these people have had great history in Jamaica, they fought for Jamaica how many centuries, and you know now it's like it seems like I would say it seems like the government has come against them, or somebody has come against them because they're getting death threats. So I just thought I'd put this up before I go to Remy's live. I'll see you over Remy's live. Thank you for passing through. So drop Tripsies, Hood Therapy, and Medusa, Sunshine. Hi Medusa. And please look after yourself, take care. Please try keep in contact with those closest, nearest, dearest, whatever you gotta do. Even if family don't be in contact, at least be in touch with at least one of the families, or one of your family. See, these things here are all examples of what is possibilities, what can happen when a group comes together, when it forms a revolution. Now, this is a very, I would say, this is a physical revolution of Jamaica. And they always say the revolution will not be televised. That is a true thing. But if this plays out and the citizens are at risk, and he has to draw for what he's got to draw for his tool, well, how it ends, it ends. But I'll give him kudos. He's very well spoken, very well educated. Um, so yeah. So with that said, I am gonna jump off. Have a great evening, day, night. I'm gonna change the title, and I'm gonna see if other people's talking about it. Other people's talking about what's going on in Maroon Town. Okay. So with that said, I'll see you. Bye.